Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your man here, Catorade5, and today I'm back with a 5-minute review where we look at a fan game in under 5 minutes. As always, remember that this is my completely subjective opinion. Let's get to it. Today we're looking at Pokémon Iron by Nincada, and this is their first game. Pokémon Iron sends the player to Gold City and its surrounding area, where the player is a scientist from Team Rocket. They're then sent by Giovanni to deliver a prototype to a client, but they're intercepted by Team Magma along the way. Overall, Pokémon Iron lacks polish throughout, but is more than a solid starting game for a first-time dev. The mapping is the most prominent evidence that shows that this is Nincada's first game. Not that the mapping is bad, but I would say at least 50% of the maps in this game are taken from Pokémon Essentials with limited editing. I think this is a perfectly fine thing to do, but the quality of the custom maps doesn't match the quality of the Essentials maps. Most of these maps are lacking detail, and the prime examples of this are Cobalt Desert and Manganese Town. The desert is just a flat area almost completely covered by encounterable tiles, and Manganese Town just feels empty, without any small details to make the map pop. However, the mapping's not bad. Like the mapping, I also felt that the music and graphics of this game were just fine. For the latter, the game used the default Essentials tile set and didn't include anything custom, but I don't mind that. The only thing outside of Essentials that was used is EBDX, and that was nice to see considering this was my first EBDX game. For the audio, I felt that the themes used felt appropriate for the situations they were used in. My only concern with the music was that the wild Pokemon theme played during trainer battles, which I assume is just a bug. Looking at the story and writing of the game, I can tell this is where most of the dev time was spent. It's quite ambitious to have 5 endings to any game, and especially so for a jam game. And looking at the story from a general sense, it's an interesting one. I always enjoy different evil teams interacting with each other, and add in legendaries, I like the premise. The issue with the story comes with the writing and execution. As is a problem in a lot of games, I think the main pitfall of the writing is that there's a lot of telling, not showing. I think the 2 prominent examples are the 2 decisions that change the outcome of the story. In both examples, it asks you whether you are going to hand over the prototype and whether you would like to quit Team Rocket. In these examples, the game is directly asking the player what they want to do. If it were me, I would have found a different way to let the player make these decisions, whether it be through a battle or even less direct dialogue. The only other issue I had was when I got lost after I beat Bugsy. There's nobody to tell me that I should go back to the Rocket Base. In my opinion, there's no egregious errors with this plot. However, my main issue with this game is its balancing. It's not that the difficulty is too high, but with the Pokemon available to the player, it just leaves certain trainer battles feeling impossible, while others a piece of cake. The most annoying case of this is on the boat going to Cobalt Desert. With essentially being trapped into only using Magnemite in those battles, any battle against a ground or fire type is impossible. Another effect of only using Magnemite in these battles is that it gets incredibly overleveled, making the rest of the game pretty easy. Then, once you get the opportunity to catch more Pokemon, there are only a few types that are available. In my experience, there are a plethora of Rock, Ground, Psychic, and Steel types, but there isn't that much else available. This, just like my experience on the boat, makes some battles significantly more difficult than others, as I couldn't build a diverse team. In fact, I actually played Voltorb Flip to get myself a Bagon, just so I could add another type to my team. I do think this is a good game though, and I enjoyed playing it. Yes, it doesn't have a lot of polish, but I see areas of quality here. Having 4 possible stories in a jam game is amazing, and I can't wait to see Nincada build on this for their next games. As always, make sure to mock punch that like button, and of course subscribe if you guys have not. But with that, I'm gonna get up out. This is Catorade5 signing out. Thanks for watching everybody, and have yourselves a good day.